If you want to get your coaching business to 100K a year or even multiple six figures a year, this episode is going to be really helpful, as I just got asked a question on Instagram by Scott, and he just asked, what's the fastest way to get to 100K a year? Now, I want to break this down to you, and in this episode, I want to show you 3 models that could be a really good fit from what we're using with other coaches inside the Coaches Cartel. So the first question that we really have to answer is, how much money do you want to earn? So right now in your head, figure out how much money does that want to be? Is it 100,000? Is it 250,000? Is it $1 million a year? Whatever, you figure that number out right now. So in this episode, we can actually plan everything out. The second question we have to answer is, what's the type of work that you actually want to be doing? And this is where we can start breaking down the models to help you to figure that out. So let's just say the first model is what most coaches fall into. It's like one-on-one coaching. You've got to be there and you've actually got to be able to coach your client face-to-face, or even if you're doing online coaching, it's the one-on-one. We really call this the time for money trap. So if you are doing one-on-one coaching, you've got to figure out, well, if I want to earn, let's say $100,000 a year, well, maybe what I've got to do is get 30 clients at $300 a month. So if I have 30 clients at $300 a month right now. Pretty cool, that's going to get you to 100K. Sweet. Now, there's a second option that a lot of coaches really enjoy, and we call this a hybrid model. So what's a hybrid? This is actually online coaching and face-to-face coaching. Now, you might be really passionate, and I definitely was for over a decade, training clients face-to-face. But you also want to be able to have more freedom. You want to be able to have an income that isn't dependent of you, say, being in the gym, seeing your clients, and you want to be able to make sure that you've got a little bit more, let's call it agility, with how you can actually live your life. You want more freedom. So what you could do is you could say, okay, to earn $100,000 a year with a hybrid model, maybe you only need to be doing, let's call it 15, let's call it online clients at $300 a month, and you could have 15 face-to-face clients at $300 a month. Now, this is where you can really scale it around, and if you want to choose a hybrid model, we can actually play around with, well, maybe what you want to do is maybe you want to completely change to the third model later on down the track, and this could just be completely 100% online. But we need to break this down to be a little bit more specific. So it could be, let's say, high ticket coaching. It could be, let's call it group coaching. It could be one-off programs, or it also could be, excuse my writing, memberships. So there's 4 different ways you could actually figure out how you want to do online coaching. Do you want to be doing high ticket coaching, maybe charging between $300 to $1,000 a month, really having a high touch point and giving that person a lot of personalization? Maybe you want to be doing groups where you get, say, 30 clients at once working together on a month-to-month basis moving forward. Maybe you're just selling one-off programs, and to tell you the truth, I don't think this is like a highly successful method of doing it. You're going to have more behind on the back end of the business, but we can get to that later. Or maybe it's about memberships. Maybe you're charging $50 a month and you get 250 clients on board. That's going to get you to 100K. Or you could do multiple. Maybe you could be doing the $300 a month with 30 clients, but with online coaching, that's $100,000. But maybe you want to be doing a membership as well that's $50 a month with 250 clients inside of that. That's a $200,000 business model. So now let's make this even simpler. I want you to write down what your current income is right now. Then what I want you to do is your goal income. So let's just say, for example, you're earning $80,000 a year now, and you want to be earning $250,000. What we've got to do right now is we've got to figure out what's the straightest line for you to be able to get to your goal. So the first thing you've got to answer is, what is the actual program that you're going to create? The second that you have to answer is, how many clients do you need to be able to sell into your program to be able to get to your goal? Then the third is your systems and processes for you to be able to attract the leads in, turn those leads into clients, and deliver the experience to your clients at the end of the day. So to make this really practical right now, what is the actual program that you need to be able to create? What's the model that you're going to choose that I just walked you through? Number two, how many clients do you need to sign on? So you have a goal number that you need to work towards, and you know that, let's say in the next 90 days or even the next 12 months, that you need to walk ahead to actually get to your goal. And then you need to start putting together the systems and the processes so you know that number one, you can attract in the right leads. Number two, you can turn those leads into clients. And number three, you're delivering the actual coaching in the way that gives you the profit that you want, but also the freedom and the lifestyle you want as well. So if you want to go deeper into all of this and see the actual case studies of coaches doing this as well, I'll pop a link below for you to be able to get access to the full training session that we just recorded. And as always, thank you so much for being with me in this episode, and I'll see you real soon. Now, this is where I want to make sure that you get the most out of being here, and I want to hear from you. So if you've enjoyed this episode, click like, and to make sure I can send you the new episodes each and every week, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, I really want to make sure that I'm giving you exactly what you need. So comment below. I want to know what you're going to take away from this episode. And the best conversations after every episode always happen in the Breaking Success Tribe. I'll pop a link below for you to join the free group so you get access to the guides, the live streams. I'm in there answering your questions personally each and every day. Plus you get all the episodes as well. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.